we're talking about insurance being the foundation, and I mean you can see that just with how the U.S. government brought people back to using the banks after the Great Depression with the FDIC being created.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah, because everyone
they
was
did
like,
they
"You want
yeah they didn't trust they didn't trust the banks, and what brought everyone back to using banks was the creation of the FDIC and
Yeah,
the banks being backed by insurance.
yeah." People said, "Hey, before the FDIC, you're gonna put that, you can put the money in the bank." Fuck no, that's part of my language there. Where they're like, "I'm out of here. I'm not. It's not happening." Quite frankly,
But it should bring a notion to our audience's minds that, hey, there's something to this. How can I secure my money in a way to prevent total loss, right? How much is it FDIC covers? Is
I think
it
it's 250.
250? Yep, 250.
You remember? Here's a good one to our listeners. I didn't mean to interrupt you there, sir.
No, you're good. You're good. I
Ask
just wanted to
yourselves,
point.
why do you never hear about failed banks?
Mm,
Why do you never hear? Right? You guys remember Silicon Valley? They failed. 2 days later, literally 2 days later, another bank failed. Another month later, another bank failed. A couple months later, another bank failed. Another bank failed. Look at this, 2023. That's why you don't hear it reported often when it doesn't make big news, because people start freaking out and more start going down, right?
mhm.
But look at who's acquiring them. JP Morgan Chase. But look, 2023, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The highest insured banks are the ones acquiring the banks that
Mhm.
fail.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
That's two in Cali right there,
Yeah.
where I'm at.
Look at that.
Two in Cali.
There's a few in Chicago where
Yeah.
where I'm close to, Brian's close to. The latest one that failed was in Chicago.
How often
Yep.
banks are failing compared to insurance?